We did that for the whole state of Maryland. So y'all take advantage of that and teach these people, teach these young boys out here, young boys and these young girls, because now you're set up. So you ain't got to go complaining because you could take 3 at a time now.
3 at a time.
Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah.
Tell me about some other successes you done had,
Yeah. Man, man, I done trained more. And I say this, and I don't like to pat myself on the back, but I've trained more barbers in the state of Maryland under apprenticeship than anybody has, under the apprenticeship logo. I got 3 master barbers underneath of me. That's epic, right now. And then it's gonna keep coming because this is a movement. Barbering boot camp. We building a barbering boot camp army. This is a movement. So I got 3 master barbers that's under me right now. I got regular, journeyman barbers that's under me. That's finished right now. I got other apprentice that's in there. Now I got other apprentice that's starting to go under master barbers that I train. It's a movement, man. It's each one teach one. So we all gotta teach. So so I'm proud. Some of my barbers now, I'm saying, a few of them now own their own barbershops. Very successful barbershops also. So so we building. It's a movement. And I'm proud of everybody that that came under me. Came through. And like I said, but this ain't no ego with me. But man, I feel great when I see my people doing well. This is a win-win situation for me.
Plus, you provide opportunities.
Yeah.
You giving legitimate ways for brothers to feed their families, sisters as well.
Yeah.
And that's big within itself. Especially the way we talk about the lack of opportunity. So to make the sacrifice to provide them, because you could have easily been on some. I'm only hiring licensed barbers. The hell with training them, because one, that requires patience. A whole lot of patience, a whole lot of trial and error. Where if you wanted to just run a straight up and down business where you get nothing but licensed barber, you can care less about a bill. That you could have had that as well. It could have been a little harder, but it would have been less of, I guess you could say, a burden on you.
Yeah.
But a burden you bear for the sake of people like myself and others to come through, and that's I'm grateful for that as well.
I've benefited, man. I've met some great people, man. These same people that have taught me. You know what I'm saying? Like, So these people have taught me. I go, a lot of times I do stuff. I come to you for advice. Hey, bro, what you think about this? You know what I'm saying? What you think about that? Because you wind up being a teacher to me at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win situation. You know what I mean? So it's like you give the people, you know what I'm saying, and and they wind up giving back. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a win-win situation. So man, I'm appreciative of all of y'all. Every brother that we have down on the floor, you know what I mean, that's down there, man. Because special people down, special people that we got working with us, man.
Yeah, definitely. But what's the difference between a hair cutter and a barber?
Yo, I want to say this to all the barbers that's out there. That's unlike that, the hair cutters that's out there right now. Hair cutters and hair cutter, you just basically putting hair on the floor, dropping hair on the floor. You're doing some sprays and stuff. Like you might be wearing your black gloves and stuff like that, because that's what they do
your ring light.
YouTube. Your ring light, gotta have a ring light and black gloves and some spray.
Charging a day's pay.
Charging $1 million for a haircut. Like yo.
No knock to your hustle.
No knock. Get your license though.
Yeah, that's all.
Get your license. Join the fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Come join for real. You know what I mean? Like we can't treat this thing like a get over. Like, stop trying to get over. We can't just get over on stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like, cutting corners. You have to learn stuff that's in that handbook.
Yeah.
About sanitation, about socialization, about different things that you need to know. The history. Yeah. But we all had to go through and had to know. And I cut hair better than a licensed barber. And you might cut hair better. I mean, hey. But that's not what barbering, like, I'm trying to teach people to be barbers, man. And a barber is different elements, just like hip hop. Barbering is socialization. There's the licensing. You know what I'm saying? There's the community activist part of the whole thing. You know what I mean? When you had the spiritual part, when you are actually cutting somebody's head, you are over top of their head, their crown chakra, what they call it. Putting energy on people. People respect you. There's the counselor that you are. You are
Yeah.
man. We were doctors. You go back to ancient Egypt, and you know what I'm saying. Even going through Europe and all those different things, we were pulling teeth. We were doing operations.
Yep.
You know, like this craft is serious, man. It ain't no hustle. It ain't no get over. I've used the craft and done some things trying to get over here and there and all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm speaking to you so serious right now. This got to be treated just as people treat the field of work that they in, being
Yeah.
doctors, being
Lawyers,
lawyers,
nurse
everything. We got to
practitioners.
put,
Yep.
come on, we got to put some respect on barbering.
Yeah.
So, yo, we love y'all barbers that's out there, man. Look,
Yeah.
look, man, look, we done
Listen.
certain things. Look, ain't
And
no,
we proud of what the strides y'all make.
yeah,
It's
man,
just that, there's still a way to go about doing things that it's not saying that you can't do what you already doing. It's just like, how about just crossing a couple T's and dotting a couple I's.
yeah,
And it's really the test, is worth taking. It's not like you passing a bar or something like that. It's you put some time in the study, you're gonna pass. But like he said, it's not just about cutting hair. If you
yeah,
look at the practical part of the test, there's 5 parts. Only 2 of them got to do with hair.
yeah,
The other 3 has to do with um sanitation, man.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, man, just stop basically like I said, it's all love here. So if y'all want to get your license, those people that's listening out there, don't hate me like, man, he hating. Yo,
No.
holla at your boy, holla at us.
Yeah.
We can help
There's
you.
no hate.
You know what I mean? Ain't no hate, man. We got love. We just saying that we want you to be, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? We want you to be licensed. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, I'm telling you, man, you get that license, you gonna be like, yo, that's the best thing I ever did. And you really gonna know that you in for real. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of your paperwork correctly, making sure your paperwork is straight. So, like Madam CJ Walker and all those people, you know what I mean? Annie Malone and all those different people, and my man, what's his name? The barber.
Oh, Alonzo Hearn.
Alonzo Hearn, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These people took care of their paperwork, man.
Yeah.
Their stuff was straight. The taxes, the banks was coming to them.
Yeah.
Hey, look, do you need some money to open up another spot? Do you need
Yeah.
some money to do this, to do that? So as much as we running and hiding and like, yo, I ain't gonna pay this and pay that. If you
Yeah.
got your stuff straight, you can be open, man. Like focusing on opening up a chain of barbers. Man, look, some of y'all can cut hair great, but
Yeah.
now we got that law change for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Get some people and put them under you.
Yeah.
Put those people under you.
And
Each
pay
one
it
teach
forward.
one.
And pay it forward.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, give back to the community. Don't just, you know what I mean, the skills you got, take it to the grave.
Yeah.
Y'all got these skills, gonna take the skills to the grave. Ain't gonna teach nobody else how to do what you doing. Yeah, some of y'all cut. I see some of that work. I'm like, man, that's awesome. That's
Phenomenal.
amazing. You know what I mean? And phenomenal work. You all doing great work. But be a part of the movement, man. Let's link up. Barber and hair cutter. That's the
Yeah.
difference. You know what I mean?
But let me add to that.
Yes, sir.
Just a prime example of how you could have benefited from being a licensed barber. Granted, some of y'all probably weren't cutting at the time, but COVID.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When COVID hit, barbershops were shut down.
Yeah.
Had you been a licensed barber, you would have been able to draw unemployment.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's just on the low end of how you could have benefited from being licensed.
You had to present that license.
Yeah.
And they was giving some lovely chunks of money, man,
Yeah.
during that time. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't think they was gonna do it. And it was
Yeah.
like, man, we needed it. And a lot of us who was shop owners and all, we weren't
Right.
making no money. We weren't making no ends, And man, yeah. So man, get the license, man. We love y'all. We love y'all out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, get that
No
license though.
shade.
Yeah.
Just encourage.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. So how you done, money wise in this field?
Yeah, financially. So
Yeah,
man,
financially.
I say this, man. Probably like my students, people who got their shops, and I'm probably made a lot more money than I have. I have been the sacrificial
Lamb, yeah.
lamb, you know what I'm saying, of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, always starting things
Yeah.
and doing things where a lot of my barbers, man, be, you know what I'm saying, like be getting that money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And getting it. I've done fairly well on some properties. You know what I'm saying? It's been tough off and on, you know what I'm saying, ups and downs,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean, on some
Nature of the
properties, yeah, and uh uh uh, been able to pay, maybe reach up in the triple figures, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, here and there, you know what I mean, not all the time, you know what I'm saying, but able to do that.
Right.
But as we go and we grow, you know what I'm saying, I'm
Yeah.
striving to crack that millionaire status.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Definitely possible.
yeah, you know what I mean. So that's what we're going to do, because we're going to take this model. It's a movement. We gonna open up shops here, there, different countries.
Schools.
Yeah, schools. You know what I mean. That's coming soon. you know. So yeah, we're gonna crack that, but not for me to be riding around with no big fancy cars. Although I'm gonna have a fancy car, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
I
I
don't care
know.
what y'all say. I am not gonna be riding. No, I'm gonna ride in fancy cars. I'm going, you know what I mean, and have slick stuff. I don't care, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna have that, but no, it's not just for that. It's for my people, so I can do more stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we can do more. You know what I'm saying? The more money, more finances or wealth that we get,
Yep.
we can dump
Strong
it
our
in.
community.
That's right. We can put it into the community
Yep.
and help. That's what I get my
Yeah.
biggest thing. That's why I say I told you a lot of my barbers made more money than I did.
Right.
You know, I mean, but
But
that
you
that
created the
makes yeah,
opportunity for them
exactly.
to do it.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's a flex within itself.
Yeah.
Where you got a lot
Yeah.
of barbers that's they getting some money, but like like they say, you only as successful as the next person you can make successful.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and with that, you already a millionaire when it comes to that several times over because you got a lot of haircutters out there
Yeah.
that's just off the self.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So this is like I said, we barbers, man, and that's the movement. Conscious heads,
Yeah.
barbering boot camp, and like I said, we do the boot camp, even though it's the boot camp that we actually do where we train people, but the barbering boot camp that we constantly keep learning. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
always in the boot camp of learning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And constantly getting information and knowledge and information, and that's why all this, even this podcast is the barbering boot camp that we bring you different barbers, and we continue to bring you barbers and hairstylists, estheticians, and
Yeah.
all, you know what I'm saying, that we're gonna bring to keep motivating you because it's some awesome people that's in our
Yeah.
community that's
Yeah.
doing awesome work and people that I look up to that I want to bring to you.
Yeah.
And soon you'll see these things will be all over the internet, and people will be getting
And
inspired from them, man.
that's also the beauty of the shop and not the suite too,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
it's the camaraderie
yeah,
and the
yeah,
what they call a steel sharpening steel. Where we keep each other sharp, whether it's on our haircuts, we watching each other get better, so it makes us want to step our game up. In other words, like when we get to debating and talking about world affairs and stuff like that, making sure you know what you're talking about, making and also making us each other better as men.
yeah,
We all got wives or girlfriends
yeah.
and children and stuff like that. So just that atmosphere, just of becoming a better man and striving to represent the shop as a man amongst black men in our community.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, we talk about the debates and stuff, and we do the podcast, and I'm letting people now see what it is to be in the barbershop
Yeah,
because you know what I mean, because what we saying is we have to educate our people, and although we get in there and we get the sparring back and forth and we debate, it's about us getting information that's going to make us check
yeah,
some things out. Like, dang, he said that, I didn't even know that. Let me go back and check on that and all.
yeah,
But it's about the experience of education,
yeah.
man. Look, we don't just come in these
And that's
shops and
good
talk
too.
about me, yo, that girl, man, she
Right,
fine, and man, what's the name got shot last night, and this, that,
right.
and the other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we talk about all that too. You know what I mean? But man, it's way deeper, and it's
Yeah,
about us getting the information and knowledge, and that's why what I mean, I'm focusing, trying to do something else, even with these podcasts and these videos and stuff that we putting out, so people can see all over the world that it's bigger than just hair
yeah,
cutting. It's about a movement that we
yeah,
actually have. So all the people that I do the podcast with, that we even do at Conscious Heads, is barbers that come out the boot camp.
yeah,
But very intelligent and smart brothers who now, what I'm saying, like my mind, they'll know I'm focused on, like, no, we're gonna get this up. And this is gonna be a part of what we do to help us build with the information and all. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that's where my mind has been, and that's why we've been putting this stuff up like that, because
yeah.
we gotta get that information part inside of the barbershop.
Yeah. And to watch healthy discourse amongst brothers and sisters
Yeah,
that disagree with each other, because
yeah,
a lot of times we don't know how to do that,
yeah,
and that can be educational within itself,
yeah.
just watching a healthy back and forth without it becoming crazy,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
definitely. Because I mean, we'll go at it. I mean, we'll
yeah
go at it, like, you know what I mean, like,
yeah and no blows
yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah, yeah.
thrown or nothing
And then at
like
the end of
that.
the day,
It's
somebody,
respectful. We dap it up
yeah,
and we go our separate ways.
end of the day, somebody gonna get some food. Hey man, you want something from the store?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like nothing happened. You know
could
what I
have
mean?
just been at each other's
Yeah,
throats
just been at it,
5 minutes ago.
but we back at it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But man, it's love. So yeah, man, and that's how it's supposed to be. You know what
yeah,
I mean? We talk. You know what I mean? We enjoy
yeah,
each other. That's what this is all about. The other thing is, man, I want to say too. You know what I mean? A lot of people hit me up like, man, I want to do this. I want to join your barbering boot camp because I want to be a boss. I want to do this. I want to own my own. I want to have my own, because when you a barber, you're an independent contractor. You know what I
yeah,
mean? You really work for yourself. But everybody ain't made for this, and I'm gonna say, what I mean? I'm gonna say that
yes,
everybody ain't made for this, because
yes,
you have to discipline yourself as a boss. You
Yes.
feel what I'm saying? You could tell them
Yeah.
like you got people that want 6 o'clock appointments. You got to get up and be in there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You got to discipline yourself. It's about that. You can This ain't no overnight. I want to be my own boss, and then you sorry you supposed to be at 6 o'clock, but you coming in 6:30. You coming in 7. Look, I'm talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. But no, when you starting
Nah.
out, you know what I mean. When you're doing it, you gotta be disciplined. So being a boss, you gotta pay the cost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Though you ain't got nobody cracking the whip on you, but you gotta crack the whip on
Yourself.
yourself. That's a
Harder than your
whole
9 to 5.
that's hard. You know what I mean,
Harder than your
that's
9 to 5
hard. So it ain't easy that
at
you
all.
thinking you just laying home scratching. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this series right here
Yeah.
and
Nah.
then get up and then I'm gonna
Smoke a
go.
blunt.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
smoke and then I'm gonna go in and all that kinds of
Yeah.
no. You got to be disciplined because you
Yeah.
work for these people.
Yeah.
You
You
know what I
really
mean?
work. Your
Yeah,
customer is the boss.
yeah, they the boss.
Because without a customer, you have no income.
Yeah,
That's the true boss.
yeah,
We
yeah,
all work for somebody.
yeah. Definitely. So, yep. So yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So that we appreciate, you know what I mean, and hope y'all enjoy this right
No
here.
doubt.
And we're gonna keep inspiring people and keep this information coming. So check it out, share it, and we're gonna keep coming back at you. Check
Yep.
out the one we did with Ricardo. And
Yeah.
actually we got more to come with bro Ricardo. You know what I mean? He got a lot of inspirational joints that we're gonna be doing, adding on, and he'll be conducting a lot of these different interviews with people, barbers and all from all over the world, all over the, you know what I mean, all over the world. That's what the whole thing is. All right.
Yep.
So man, love y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.